In this video, we are looking at how to solve equation using algebra tiles. Below, you can see that the equation is modeled with 3x minus 2 equals 7. So we're going to look at how we can solve for the variable x. So I want to know what 1x equals. Now, our rules of equations are that if I do something to one side, I have to do the same thing to the other side. Because if I don't, I no longer am representing this equal sign of balance, that they are equal on both sides. So I always have to keep things equal. So I see that there are 2 negatives over here with my x's, and then I have 7 positives. And I want to take away these negatives, but I can't because there are no negatives to take away on the right side. So instead, I'm going to add 2 positives. By adding 2 positives, I'm eliminating these 2 negatives. But if I add 2 positives on the left side, I have to add those 2 positives also on the right side. Okay, so now that I've added these 2 negatives, I can actually delete these because I've created 0 pairs. So now I am just left with 3x equals 9. So I want to know how many of these would represent 1x. So I'm going to evenly divide them up into 3 equal groups. So I can see if I evenly divide them up, that each x will go with 3 constants. So I can actually say that x equals 3. Okay, so we're going to continue with one more example. Negative 4x plus 5 equals negative 3. So I know I need to eliminate my 5 that are here with my x's. So I'm going to add 5 negatives to the left side. If I add 5 negatives to the left, I have to add 5 negatives to the right. So I've eliminated all of my positives on the left side. So I'm going to delete those because I added 0 pairs. And now I'm left with negative 4x. Oops, sorry about that. Negative 4x equals negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I don't really want to know what 4 negatives are. So there's lots that I can do here. As you get used to algebra tiles and how equations work, you may be able to see this a little better, but for now I'm going to show you because I don't want to know 4 negatives. I'm going to kind of move these things around. I'm going to get rid of the 4 negatives. And now I have to add that to the right side. So now I've got 4 positive x's. And all of these are gone. Now I have to have something on the other side, so don't make that mistake. I'm not done. I've got everything on one side, so I don't know what x equals because there's no equal sign. So I'm going to also add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positives on both sides. I'm going to start with the left side since we know I'm going to add it to the right side. Okay, so I already know that I'm going to add 8 positives over here. So instead of adding them, I'm going to go ahead and delete these because that's my plan. So now I have 4 x's equal 8 positives, or 8 positives equal 4 x's. So now I can go ahead and divide them up into equal groups. I need 4 equal groups, so I'm just going to evenly distribute all of these into 4 equal groups. And I can see if I divide those up evenly, I'm going to end up with x equals 2, or 2 equals x, which is the same as x equals